Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Roguelike Night. I am Vladimir Ledoux, and tonight I bring you a very special first look at a new game that is currently in production. It is called Nowhere Profit. I'm just going to read the description off the press kit. There's a couple of things I want to go over before we dive into it, stuff that the dev wanted me to let everybody know about. So exclamation point playing will get you a link to the itch.io page for it. This is the only place you can get this currently. It will be coming out to Steam, but if you want to play it now in early access, you got to get it on itch. It's $20. And then there are tiers on there that I'm going to go through eventually too, that they wanted to have covered. So first I'll just kind of read you a little description of the game that we're about to see, and then we'll kind of dive into the couple other little paid tiers that they wanted me to touch on, and we'll get into playing this really cool roguelike. So hopefully the music is not overpowering me. If I turn it down just a little bit more just to make sure. Alright, so Nowhere Profit is a roguelike deck building game. It's set in a post-apocalyptic world inspired by Indian culture and sci-fi literature. In this broken world, you lead a desperate band of outcasts in their search for a safe new home. On your travels through the procedurally generated wasteland, you encounter strange people in mysterious places. You will run into difficult situations and dangerous battles. These fights are resolved with a tactical turn-based card game. If you survive, you can recruit followers, find loot, level up to improve your deck, to better face the rising challenges ahead. It was heavily inspired by games like FTL or Magic the Gathering. So it's pretty cool. They do have a couple other tiers if you want to pay more than the $19.99, which you can do. How now, Punkow? Oh, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of got, like I said, it's got like, you can definitely tell it's got an FTL kind of vibe to it, but thrown into a card game. So they do have on itch.io, you can choose to either pay the $19.99 or you can pay more. If you pay more, they wanted me to let you guys know there is exclusive content. So get to play the game early as first access. You can have your name shown in the credits as the first follower. Additionally, a name or nickname you give will be different from the credits name, will be added to the game as a potential follower. That's for $30, $80. You get to play the game. So your face will be turned into a character portrait added to the game. And you'll also get the first one for $200, the tail. You actually can give us an idea for an in-game event, and they will write, build, and implement it. And you get everything below that as well. $350. Let's see, the gear. You can supply the idea of a piece of equipment and we will build and implement it. This includes a custom graphic for the item and its benefits when equipped, which is a small set of leader cards and or status effects. And their final one for $1,000. It's called the boss. You can supply your face, an event idea, and an item concept, and we'll put them together into a unique boss encounter. This rare event can trigger the fight against a mighty boss enemy wearing your face, and if the player should defeat them, they will gain access to your custom item afterwards. So those are all for kind of like stretch goals, essentially. Itch.io is not Kickstarter by any means, but if you decide to pay more, these are the things that you can get for giving the dev a little bit more for the production of this game. Alright, so let's get into this. It's a really fun game. I'm excited to play it. I've been eyeing it for a while. And I was really excited that the dev responded immediately to me. Like within 12 hours, I got a key to the game. I'm stoked to show you guys. Okay, I just gotta remember what I'm doing here. I'm so used to opening up Steam, I forgot I have to open up itch. Had to make sure the thermostat was still at 65. That is a comfortable degrees. How now, Punkow? How you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. Library. Nowhere Profit. this windowed so that you guys can see everything. Play. That works. But does it come across? Now I gotta make sure it comes across okay in OBS. Black bars on the side. I do not want that. Alright, we're gonna go 16900 then. Alright. I got you, game. I got you. It's just because I'm playing it windowed that its resolution's a little weird. There we go. 65 is great. I like it cold though. Up to 80. Ooh. Ooh. Too hot. Way too hot. Alright, so options, sound volume. I think I'm gonna dial this back just a little. Let me know if it's too quiet, guys, but I feel like it's a little loud right now. Alright, new game. What in the world? I don't remember seeing that the last time. Okay. Complete progress. 30 to 60. Yep. Sounds about right. Okay, leader name. Vladimir. Select your convoy. The outcast without a home and a future. The small community struggles to survive in the wilderness. Nomads. Reach an important milestone to prove your worth to this community. Oh, so we have no choice but to select the outcast. Okay. Select class. A firebrand, a capable commander with a forceful personality and an innate sense for other people's emotions and thoughts. This allows the firebrand to inspire or to intimidate them with their glance. Or we don't have the tower yet, so. Alright, we're pretty tied in with what we're getting. I'm gonna go with normal for difficulty. Here we go. You're about to set out on a dangerous journey across a hostile planet. Soma is filled with greedy people and raging beasts. It's unlikely that you will reach your goal right away. Be prepared to lead multiple caravans across the wastes. A star fell from the heavens. In whispered words coming from the dark night sky, it told me where it would land. It took me weeks to cross through Soma's wilderness, avoiding famished raiders and raving mad machines turned hostile by the crash. Most of my food and water was gone by the time I finally laid eyes on it. It looked unassuming, a dull gray sphere, scorched and cracked, but still brimming with energy. Hissing with heat, the sand around it had turned into glass. I had spoken to machines before and made them do my bidding, but none had been this powerful, this keen. Yet it was dying. With flickering blue light, it painted a mandala of reverence into the dusty air. In this fractal sigil, I could see glimpses of ancient knowledge from before the crash. Then the fallen star spoke to me. This world lost my care, safety, and knowledge in the crypt to help all. You lead them. Go-Goms, welcome in. Sonic Sharks, welcome in. How are you guys doing tonight? I could see a key in a map, etched in hard light. I knew how to find and open this crypt, a place only mentioned in rumors and spoken of in legends. Within it lay unlimited powers and all our ancient knowledge and the hope for a better world. As the light slowly subsided, I could hear words of prayer and mantras spoken all around me. Others must have seen the trial of fire, heard the stars' whispers, and followed it here too. Their eager faces told me that they had heard the machine speak to me. The prophet! The prophet! They chanted. And so I had gained my followers, and together we would find the crypt. Set out. Namaste, my prophet. Let me be your humble guide on this journey. I will tell you everything I know to help you make this pilgrimage a successful one. Let's start our journey to the crypt by opening the map. This is your map. Here you can pick our next destination. Simply move the map and select a spot to learn more about it. Vlad is a cult leader. Kill him. Traveling costs us food and hope. The wider a road is, the faster and cheaper travel it will be. Make note of the difficult terrain, which is visible by the colored roads on the map. Fights here will have more hazards, but can also lead to better rewards. To make it to the next stage of our pilgrimage, we need to reach the large milestone location in the upper right corner of the map. Okay. So, crossroads. The sun was setting as we spotted a dark plume of smoke not far away. Sneaking closer, we spotted a band of raiders, celebrating their victory over a small caravan, not unlike ours. Looking more closely, it turned out to be two separate groups, each with their own clan sigils, who were currently splitting up the loot, batteries, valuables, and slaves. It's time to get Fagwin out. So these raiders attack two caravans. Do we take out their leaders, free the slaves, or seize the loot? I'm thinking I'd take out their leaders. So we're gonna go that route. We spotted the two leaders and their guards near the back, sharing a hookah and congratulating themselves on a job well done. With our readied weapons, we burst forth from our hiding place and into battle. A fight. Defend our convoy. Hello, Sonic Sharks. Thank you for the bit. How are you doing tonight? In battle, you need to play your cards to survive. Cards cost momentum, which is refilled and increased by 1 at the start of each of your turns. Many of your cards have followers, which, when they're played, join the fight by your side. But be careful, they may fall in battle. To win, you have to attack and reduce the enemy leader to 0 health, while avoiding that same fate. Be aware that any damage your leader takes remains even after combat. So this is who we're trying to kill. So here's like your terrains. Come on, quick that. Do I hold? Yeah, so rock, it's an obstacle. And what's this? Barricade. So initiate. I'm doing very well, thank you for asking. When other friendly followers die, gain 1 and 1, so that's 1 damage and 1 health. Not enough momentum, we have 3, so we can play the initiate. Ah, Proud Warrior. Followers enter combat exhausted and can't act immediately. Starting with your next turn, this follower will refresh and be ready to attack or move. I heard something about you can fund the Kickstarters to this game to make special bosses to fight. Someone make Fagwin. Yes, we were going through it in the beginning, so if you go to the itch.io page, if you do !playing, I think I went over it while you were away for a second. There are kind of stretch goals if you decide to pay more than the $19.99 to get the game. And one of them, it's like $1,000, but you get to create an event, a boss, a special weapon that goes along with it, and then you get all of the other stretch goals that go with it. It's not on Kickstarter, it's all done through itch. You can see that your follower has 2 sets of numbers, their attack on the left and their health on the right. Once a follower's health reaches 0, they are destroyed. When fighting, your followers' positions are critical. Units in front of each row are frontline units. Only these units can attack and be attacked. Well, I don't have any more, so we're going to end our turn. Now we're ready to fight. Your warrior is ready. See the yellow triangle symbolizing that? To attack, simply drag one of your followers onto an enemy unit. Beware, enemy units will deal damage to your follower in retaliation. You can also always attack the enemy leader directly. Doing this, your unit does not suffer any retaliation damage. It might be bad, poor timing, Go Bombs. You can also drag your follower onto an empty slot on your side to move. Actually, Go Bombs, what you should do, instead of opening up that link, is just keep scrolling down. A little further down, it actually goes into more detail on what each section is. Right, so you got 10. And the first follower given, and any rogue can attack, okay. It's exhausted, fuck, alright. Battlefield Medic. They're challenging us. That new follower has Taunt. This keyword changes what and how you can attack. As long as a unit with Taunt is also on the front line, then they become the only available target. No other followers nor the leader can be attacked by your followers until all Taunt units on that side have been destroyed. Motherfucker. Yes, this is a brand new game for me. It's not even, it's only out in early access currently. Did not get a specified release date. I think it's sometime this year. Okay, so who's the taunt? I don't want to waste you. You're 2 health, you're done. Okay. Oh, only the first follower. Okay, so how do we heal? Heal all friendly followers by 3. I don't want to attack, I want to heal. How do I do this? I don't know how I'm supposed to heal. We've lost one of our followers. They've been removed from the combat, but don't worry, they're not completely gone. They've only suffered a wound. A follower that has taken 2 wounds is completely destroyed, so be careful when you're playing critically wounded followers. Oh shit, okay. Done. Fruit slumber. Sustenance for the body. Valuables can be sold for batteries wherever there's a shop. Okay. It's pretty cool. I like it so far. With the leaders dead in the sand, we had demonstrated our might. The remaining bandits lowered their weapons, hoping for mercy. As we freed the slaves, one by the name of Eshwar called for the bandits to be killed. Other, more pious souls asked us to show forgiveness. I'm going to offer mercy in hopes that they join us. As you take decisions, your convoy will increase or weaken their belief in a certain mindset, believer, scholar, or altruist. With high enough scores in one of these mindsets, you will have access to unique options in the situations you encounter. We were always going to be in need of some strong arms, even if they had done terrible deeds. We will forgive your crimes, but you must repent and bow your heads to join us. Many ran off into the night, but some acknowledged the power of our determination, and so they sank down to their knees to beg for mercy. Altruist. Nice. Good work, my prophet. Our peoples are safe again. However, some of your followers may have suffered wounds. The overview at the bottom shows you how many. You may also want to take this time to check your decks. Simply click on one of the cards at the bottom of the screen to inspect and edit your convoy or leader deck. Here you can find your battle-ready followers. On the right, you can see our convoy deck. On the left are all the cards that are not currently in use. That Justin NG, welcome to the expedition where we are always looking for hidden gems and giving them their time in the spotlight. Glad to have you aboard, buddy. Click on a card to either add or remove it from your deck. The filter settings on the deck statistics at the bottom will help you decide whom to add or remove. Some of your followers may have been wounded. This happens whenever a follower is destroyed in combat, but can also cause by events. You can see the wounds and the red slashes that appear on the top of the portrait. Red line on the right side. If a follower is taking their second wound, then they are lost forever. Make sure to take care of your people and rest occasionally. So this is the one that's hurt. Alright. So, revenge. Deal 1 damage to all obstacles. I think we're going to take you. Take you. We have a lot of 3. We'll take that. Script, take you to... this guy's hurt though, right? That's what the red slash means. I don't know how I'm supposed to heal him. It has not gotten there yet. We got a camp over here. Let's go this route. The road became increasingly difficult and proved more exhausting than expected. Oof, -5 hope in 1 day. We were going quietly down the track when we heard fierce noises next to our wagons. Out of nowhere, a pack of savage beasts assaulted us. We had barely enough time to grab for our weapons and defend the caravan. Another fight. Ready yourself for battle. You can click on one of the cards to adjust your convoy or leader deck before we face our enemy, or if you're ready to just jump into the fray. I did not look at the leader deck. This is where you can learn more about yourself, see the cards you bring to battle, and the equipment you are using. Unfortunately, you currently have neither enough experience to level up nor equipment to use. Come back later. Okay, beginner battle. In combat, you have access to 2 decks. Convoy deck on the left, leader deck on the right. I need to do some reading for school, but we'll pop in periodically. Not a problem, Sonics. This looks very similar to Hearthstone. Minus the wound mechanic. I can see that. You draw 1 card for each at the start of your turn, and you can have 6 convoy cards up to 4 leader cards in your hand. If you need to draw a card but your hand is full, nothing happens. If you draw when your deck is empty, you take 2 damage. Starting hand. I'm okay with this. So we spawned up east. What? Oh, fuck you. Okay. Not what I wanted to have happen, but okay. Target follower gains taunt and is pulled up. Oh shit. Two. Oh, he's got frickin'. Alright. Not that taking inspiration from a game is bad, but the mechanics of it really do look like Hearthstone. I see, I know, I've played Hearthstone maybe, I can count on one hand. I know nothing about the game to be able to say if it is or isn't. They said they took more inspiration from FTL and Magic the Gathering. Static charge, 1 damage, deals 1 damage to all units and leaders. Oh, all units means us too. Shit. Oh, I have to move him if I want. Alright. What's the point of stealth if he's... And he's gone. Dude, they are all dying. This is not going well at all. Oh, not enough. Fuck, okay. Holy guard. The enemy can't kill my men if I do this first. I am not doing well. Oh my god, seriously? Wow, that was brutal. With our prophet fallen in combat, we were at the mercy of our attackers. They wreaked havoc among the convoy, taking what they wanted, while the followers dispersed to escape certain death. A few regrouped to decide to march on, but without the vision and power of the prophet, there was little hope. Well, fuck. Guess we start over. Heal leader. Okay, fully rested. Leave camp. Continue journey. There we go. We came upon a group of traders that were traveling in the opposite direction. Their guards gave us a cautious look, but the merchants themselves greeted us cordially and asked if we required any wares. The merchants opened the sideboards of one wagon and showed us their goods. They just recently made a tour past some hydroponic farms and would trade fresh vegetables and fruits against batteries. Sure. Followers will be glad to finally eat something fresh. We thank the merchant and exchanged a bag of batteries and a large crate of food. Alright. The stealth is exactly the same as in Hearthstone, right down to the little fog cloud animation. Our convoy approached a fortified structure behind a rough barricade that consisted of rubble, wire, and wooden stakes. Smoke rose from a handful of buildings. The gate of the settlement was closed, and guards were watching us from towers. Approach. We cautiously brought the wagons closer to the fort, trying to maintain a peaceful impression. The heavily armed guard demanded from us to state our identity and purpose. And explain ourselves. They didn't believe us and wanted to scare us off. When someone started firing, we readied our weapons and fought back. Oh, fuck me. If you don't like a card, you can scrap it in exchange for a new card of the same type. Simply drag it. Okay. However, you can only scrap one card each turn, so be careful. It's good to know. Did not do what I was hoping. Alright. Not enough mana for that. Fuck. Welcome in, Phoenix Hero. How you doing, buddy? Alright. Oh, shit. Both of those. What? Alright, so 4 left on there. That guy is going to do a lot of damage. I had to get rid of it. Dragon Age is one I always wish I could have gotten into, but it's just... BioWare just never clicks with me. I understand why people like the games, but they just don't. BioWare just never clicks for me, sadly. Okay, so let's bolster you up. Alright, taunt. And scout. Which is weird, because like everything about BioWare's games should be the type of game I like to play. But they just, I don't know. Holy strength. Let's bump you up. Oh, he's got taunt on his back, alright. Well, he's gone now, and so is he. Fuck, alright. Deals 2 damage to all its neighbors. Oh, sweet Jesus, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? I didn't think it was gonna blow everything up. Like, I knew it'd blow up, but I thought it was just gonna blow up, like, the cells right around it, not fucking everything. Alright, so we'll put you behind. There we go. Oh, we got taunt active. Fuck you. Those wounds aren't currency. You aren't meant to collect more. They're so brutal. I don't know what just happened, but I'll take it. Dead bodies of our enemies littered the area. Alright. I can't enter camp. Fuck. There's a lot of hurt people. It was almost dark when we were traveling through our sparse blue savanna forest. The vanguard had found an ideal resting ground, but the moment we gave signal, the halt figures stepped from their hiding places behind the trees and started attacking us. No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Oh man, this is gonna go bad. Units you want to protect should be in the back. Yep. So let's swap you. Okay. Kind of what I was hoping for. That should do. The game saw you were struggling and literally told the AI to kill itself. It's like, this guy, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Whoa, they moved everything. That's not cool. I need to throw out this guy. He's got taunt. I'm dead. Fucking hell. Alright, maybe we will try easy. Holy shit. Welcome in, Golden Ox. Thank you for the host, buddy. I cannot seem to survive to save my life. Came upon a group of traders that were traveling in the opposite direction. Their guard gave us a cautious look, but the merchants themselves agreed to cordially trade. A group of scavengers that could offer us interesting toys and trinkets in exchange for batteries. I'll take that. Herbs and spices and sweets. Those are not toys and trinkets, my friend. A blissful afternoon was interrupted by the sharp warning whistle of an outrider. Directly next to the road were the glistening bodies of rusters swarm that just sat on the rocky ground, aligned in a strict rectangular pattern. It was unclear if they were inactive or dormant, or if they could wake up and attack us at any moment. Try to scavenge. This could be turned into a bloody carnage, but it seemed that we had the gods on our side today. The machine seemed deactivated and non-responsive. We quickly fetched some tools from the wagon. Some of the rusters we could reuse, the rest we took apart. Some batteries. Nice. Nice. Regen. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, that was good. Let's go where there's source for new followers, or good rewards but well defended. We got a lot of followers. I'm gonna go that route. Nope, decline. We were just about to hand out food to the followers when one of the sentinels raised the alarm. When we rushed to the camp's perimeter, we found a group of scrawny figures that must have been attracted by the smell of cooking. Food, we beg you. Just a little bit of food, a gaunt figure said with a trembling voice. We got plenty. We had a little to share, but refusing them would have been a death verdict. We invited them to our fires and gave them a part of our daily rations. They wouldn't stop praising our hospitality, but eventually disappeared again into the dark of the night. It was only then when we found out that they'd stolen a substantial amount of batteries. Oh, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. It's too late now, Go-Goms. We were just setting up the camp when a small group of monks approached our perimeter with heavily burdened pack animals and an escort of armed guards. The ornamentation on their robes was fashioned after the patterns found in rusters and other intelligent machines, clearly followers of the machine. Curious to meet you, a smiling elderly machinist said. Can we sit with you? Maybe we can have something to share or trade. Sure. We allowed them into our camp. As we sat down, we made them some of our welcome and shared our humble meal with them. We spoke, sharing stories of Crash and learning from each other. After everyone had eaten and the conversation slowly grew quiet, the priestess spoke again in her quiet voice. Let us pay you thanks for the food you served us. A few batteries, maybe. I'll accept. I just lost batteries, so yes. Did we just get 26 batteries? Wow. A large fortress blocked our path, a sturdy construction out of ochre mud bricks. A large gate blocked the road. Let's approach the fortress openly. A warning shot cracked and sent up a spray of dirt at our feet. An unseen voice called down from the ramparts. This land is not open to you. Turn around and leave now. We saw movements of a few armed bodies up on the walls. Let me pass. I tried to touch their hearts with their story, our purpose, but they were unmoved. Again, with their guns trained on us, they ordered us to leave, but we had come this far. If you will not let us pass, then we will go through you. Maybe. Don't get so cocky. Okay, so hopefully that will regen him. Oh, motherfucker. Oh my god, seriously gonna give me this guy? That regen did wonders, right? Okay, so 6. Shot, sanctuary, we'll just go quick shot. Oh, fuck off. How does he have so much? Okay. I still got that rust bucket that's there. Come on. Bleak Rider. I know that hurts everybody, but damn it, I need. If Vlad's optimistic enough to take on a fort, I'm sure we can beat a boss. I'm regretting my decision. Oh my god. How is he still putting people down? What else do we have? Holy Strength. This taunt just, it's not just on, what the hell? There came a point when our adversaries realized that they had no chance to win. They stopped their attack and asked for mercy from behind cover. Accept the surrender. The remaining enemies threw away their weapons and went down on their knees. Let them leave. Holy shit. The gate was broken and the defenders too. We moved beyond the walls and through the small compound covering the convoy to both sides. We could see no one, at least no one alive, but clearly felt the eyes of survivors upon us. Wherever they were hiding, they were watching us. Hey, you should learn how to play before you take on difficulty. I did well. Still can't enter a camp though. This is frustrating. Begged for mercy. You stopped the fight and then executed them for shit. No, they begged for mercy. They said they couldn't beat us. I didn't do it. Right next to the road, there was a huge motor wagon that apparently had broken down. A small group of scavengers were already working on it. They gave us a hostile look when we came closer. You know what? I'm good with just moving on. Small contingent of Union soldiers had set up a roadblock with their vehicles and lazily awaited our arrivals. Folks, a grim sergeant wearing heavy blaster armor barked. Time to pay us for our roads. We cleaned up these lands, so expect some batteries in return. Go ahead. There's no need for violence, so we paid them off. They gave us the usual grim staring when we moved past their wagons, carefully adorned with the banners of the Union. Good chance to find food. A light drizzle of rain started and coated the world with its fresh smell. Luckily, it's let up after a short while, before the ground had turned to mud. Crossing the road, we spotted the tracks, a herd of salta birds. These large, flightless herbivores were excellent hunting game. The hunting party followed the tracks, but to no avail, the animals were not to be seen. Damn it. Hunger took its toll. Driven by desperation, we tried to eat whatever we could get our hands on. Scavenge? We found some fruits. Oh my god. So you guys got the gambling god and managed to survive. At the last rays of the setting sun, we arrived at the conglomerate of old wagons that were surrounded by piles of bottles and empty plastic barrels. Smoke was rising from one of the wagons and sported an array of chimneys. The seedy-looking old man with a bottle in his hand greeted us with a toothless smile, offering us his self-made spirits. Okay. We decided to lift the mood of the caravan by purchasing some of the man's self-made alcohol. For a handful of batteries, we received a crate of blindness. No, a crate of bottles with milky and reeking liquid. When we made camp later in the day, we passed around a few bottles. The milky substance had a strong taste, but was mild enough to create a pleasant and relaxed atmosphere. We complimented the old man on his creation and drank through half the crate in an evening full of drinking, laughter, and very much needed joy. Oh man, we have a whole nother frickin' battle. I'm not ready for this. Alright, see ya, Golden. The wagon suddenly came to a halt. As an outrider had given the danger ahead signal, there was a large herd of heavily armored rinchas blocking the road. They very much ignored us. With their thick scale, there were almost no predators on Soma, so they could be a threat to these monsters. Well, wait for them to leave. Or do we shoot them? Wait for them to leave. We had no other choice but to wait this out. Yeah, they would have kicked my ass. The sun had set and we were just starting the fires when a howling pack of creatures rushed at us from the shadows. There was barely enough time for us. Ah, fuck me. No. He's dead. That's wonderful. I have a dead man. Fuck. 18? 18. Oh my god. You can equip him to just throw his dead body onto the field. He's like a blocker. Oh man. Fuck.
So at least these two should die. He won't be able to attack me. It's kind of my thinking there. Oh, he didn't attack. Fuck. Yikes, 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 yikes. All right, Immortal, you have a great night. Thank you for coming on by. I do appreciate it. Oh my god, even on easy. Oh my god, this game is brutal. What time is it? I'm gonna try one more time. Fucking hell, this game is really brutal. Came upon a group of traders. What do they have? Fresh vegetables and fruits for 12 batteries. Will decline. When we made camp for the evening, we were called on one of the wagons. Velt Wildhand, the oldest member of our caravan, had passed away. Oh. That's not good. Fierce gunfire ripped it on our flanks. We went into cover and returned fire, willing to stop the unknown aggressors for whatever it took. I wish I was better at this, but I'm really bad at this game. Oh, I should have shaded that. I'm really bad at this game. I recognize this. Wait, what did that card do? If you have 3 or fewer momentum when playing this card, gain 1. Oh, damn. No. Fuck you and your taunt. So let's hold on to that. So I want to put... I don't know why that has to hurt my crew. Come on now. Okay, so we have 6. You need a warrior, you got taunt. And we're gonna increase this. Yeah, that should work. Fucking hell, he took him out right away. This asshole's got taunt. I gotta deal with that. Done. Dead bodies of our enemies littered the area. And why didn't I take anything from them? Why did we not take anything from them? Came upon the large wreck of a modified transporter that was sitting right next to the road. The vehicle looked in good condition and wasn't gutted yet. I wouldn't leave a treasure like this just sitting around next to the road, Vladimir mumbled. The vehicle itself was empty, but there was a great deal of spare parts we could harvest from the engine, batteries, and machine parts. Hell yes. I don't want to go to this big battle. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Our journey was abruptly halted by the yelling warning of outriders. We reached for our weapons. The enemies are upon us. I don't want to do this. Okay. So we have no low numbers in here. And I want a low number. I'm not going to be able to use the 5 for a while. I can't use the 4 for at least another turn. I could do this, though. Okay. You fucker. Alright. Might as well work him down, right? Oh, he's got upgraded cards. Okay. Got taunt, so he's gonna take the brunt of the damage. He's gonna die. He's gonna die real quick. You just destroyed my medic. Oh my god. Alright, so there's that. It's not legal for that card, okay. Put the initiate out. These enemies you're fighting have very well built decks, right? Like, insanely well built decks. And they're unforgiving. The AI does not, like, fuck up and miss a chance. Alright. Twice in a row you guys won nothing. Alright. So we'll put you down and bump you up. We're gonna throw you down there. Came to a point the adversaries realized they had no chance to win. They stopped their attack. Oh god, do we continue the fight or accept? I'll accept surrender. Execute them. Dead bodies of our enemies littered the area. Yes, they did. Okay, so we have... You've earned enough experience points to level up. Click the button above to learn a new card for your leader. You will earn experience points whenever you win a combat, and sometimes even during events on the road. Profit. We have found some useful equipment. Each piece of gear adds cards to your deck and may even grant powerful status effects. Simply click on an empty slot on the left side to see your gear. If you want to remove an equipped item, simply press small X. Okay. Frag grenade. Set of hard metal pits wrapped around a tight core of explosives, so we get blast and shrapnel rain. Equip. Alright, level up. Slash 3 damage. Okay. Both leaders draw 3 convoy cards. Deal 2 damage to all enemy followers for every refreshed follower on your side. Exhaust all your followers. 3 damage to the target follower. Okay. Did we level up again? Oh, I gotta learn the selected card. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Here you can edit your leader deck by permanently destroying cards. Each time you destroy a card, your leader takes damage. Note that there's a minimum deck size. Once you reach this limit, you can destroy no further cards. I don't know if I want to destroy a card, though. Good. Good. Arrived at the site of the battle between unknown armed factions that must have taken place at least a few weeks ago. Amongst the burned out vehicles and decaying unburied corpses, there was still some valuable loot. Essentially, that's what I'm getting. They have to hurt themselves. Good chance to find food. Food is always good. And we got a decent amount out of that. That was worth it. An outrider came back reporting that the road ahead was blocked by a landslide. We weren't sure if this was an unfortunate coincidence or a setup. Search for another route. Couldn't take any unnecessary risks and told the drivers to move the wagons off the road. We had to drive alongside the roadblock. Okay. I want to get to camp. I want to get to camp. Came upon the remains of a caravan. Black clouds of flesh-eating insects were feasting on the corpses of what seems to have been pilgrims. They had suffered grave injuries from energy weapons and perhaps from rusters. We took whatever food they had on them and then burned their corpses. But what about all the flies? You're gonna eat nasty meat. That's not cool. Alright. Heal leader. Oh, I can't heal them now? What the fuck? I can't heal them now. It's a type of cheese that literally has live maggots in it. A few flies won't hurt. Yes, they will. It will. Burst of gunfire interrupt. Oh, fuck. We're going in for a fight. I did that wrong. I did that all wrong. Alright, Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Jonas Fatson, thank you so much for the host, and welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, coming from Jonas's stream. We are playing a Doom. We're currently playing a game called Nowhere Prophet. It is a card-based roguelike inspired by FTL and Magic the Gathering. And it is tough as fucking nails. Oh my god, is it hard. Alright. How are you doing tonight, Jonas? How was the rest of your stream? I'm not doing well. And exclamation point playing, for those interested, will get you a link to their, not only their game on itch.io, but as well as to the Discord for this. This is currently in early access and only able to be played off of itch. It's pretty fun, but brutally hard. Brutally hard. And I just really suck at it too. Okay, so that did not do what I was hoping that would do. Let's get Vader out here. I need to hit this guy. I just don't have anything to do it. But, how you doing tonight, man? Ugh. Dude, this is brutal. The enemies have such stacked decks. This is just absolutely brutal. This game seems awesome. It's pretty good, but yeah, the enemies are so freaking stacked. It's that's the furthest I made it. I was almost through the first area. Fuck, is it hard though? Oh my god. Do we have any new convoys? Like, how do we... Yeah, I don't, so we're stuck with that, and we are still with the same class, right? Yeah, we don't have the tower. That's on easy. It's on easy. I'm getting my ass completely handed to me. All right. Vultures were circling in the sky, and so we moved forward cautiously. We came upon a vile scenery, a large pack of grand dogs that were feasting on carcasses and fighting amongst each other for the tastiest bits. It was impossible to progress. Mahith, Wanderer, spoke up. Give me a few volunteers and I'll create a distraction and get them off the road. Alright, start the diversion. We stayed put, while keeping a safe distance while our small group of volunteers left the road and started circling the beasts. After a while, they started hollering and shooting at the beasts. They promptly got their attention and led the beasts away from the road. We took the chance to pass the feeding grounds quickly. After leaving the scene of the carnage behind, we made camp. When night fell, the group returned to us scratched and bloodied, but essentially unharmed. They were treated like heroes, retelling the story of their exploits all night. Sweet. A blissful afternoon was interrupted by the sharp warning whistle of an outrider directly next to the road were glistening bodies of a ruster swarm. They just sat on the rocky ground, aligned in a strict rectangular pattern. It was unclear if they were inactive or dormant, or if they could wake up and attack us at any moment. Scavenge. Fuck. Machines looked non-responsive, so we fetched some tools from the wagons, took them apart. The moment Vladimir touched one of the gray drones, a vicious signal pierced our ears. A second later, the machines had risen from the ground and started attacking us. 2 followers suffered wounds, and I lost 2 health. Alright, Jonas. Dude, I am down. We should meet up at PAX West. I am totally down for that. You have a great night. Thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Alright. I think this will work for now. So Dan, Meow Mariners, how are you guys doing tonight? Alright, so... How did that kill my character? It shouldn't have. Can't wait to go grocery shopping. I'm kind of hungry right now. I should have done that first. Been living off of Katie and pierogies. There's nothing wrong with living off of pierogies and mac and cheese. Oh no, okay. No, that's getting boring. Did you ever stuff the pierogies and crap in it? Oh, that'd be really good. Haha! It's because I'm the king. You're the peasant. Our outriders spotted smoke in the distance. We arrived at the scene of carnage, a group of traders and their wagons that had been attacked by hill tribe raiders, but managed to fend them off with heavy losses. They were in the middle of raising a large pyre for the last dozen bodies. Yeah, let's help them. Ooh, we got a shiv. Alright, hold on. We're in the middle of setting up camp. A grim-looking and well-armed group approached the perimeters. They claimed to be bounty hunters and demanded the surrender of Sonia, who was apparently wanted for murder. See ya! We didn't want to risk the life of the many innocent souls we sworn to protect, so we delivered Sonia to them. The culprit was desperately appealing to us, claiming innocence, but we couldn't take any chances. I just sent that woman to her death. Yikes. riders spotted smoke distance. A group of traders, wagons. Move on. I don't have a whole lot of food left. Oh, great! We're pretty much out of food. That's wonderful. What's this? It has an active market. Let's travel to it. Hunger took its toll. Scavenge in the area. Looking at the path, something into a pack of dangerous predators. We'll just leave them. I know. With the last rays of the sun setting, we arrived at a conglomerate of old wagons that were surrounded by piles of bottles and empty plastic barrels. The seedy old man with his purchased liquor, drink. Damn it, we took wounds. That's not good. Enter market. I don't have that many. I can't buy shit. Well, I think we're gonna die. Scavenge the area. Okay, there's some food. Oh, thank God. Slug pistol. Blissful afternoon was interrupted by the sharp warning. Try to scavenge? Hell yes. Okay. Okay. Oof. Show details. That'll be nice. That'll be nice to add there, so we'll equip that. I only had one thing to sell. That's the downside to that. Alright, so we'll add the razor, dozer, sweeper, and the keeper. Those guys are all dead. I don't have enough food, so let's go through here, get some food. Wow, my luck, twice in a row. We got food out of that. Hell yes. Another slug pistol. I don't know what's better though. We came upon a large wreck of a modified transporter that was sitting right next to the road. The vehicle looked in good condition and wasn't gutted yet. Who would leave a treasure like that just sitting on the road? Investigate. We can sell the slug pistol, and I think that's what we'll do. I'll sell that. You know, Dragon Age Inquisition, I enjoyed the multiplayer part of it, and that was really about it. Ah, crap, we're out of food. We're out of food. We're out of food. Eat some of the followers. Scavenge in the area. No. Oh god, everybody's dying. Everybody's dying. This is not going well, guys. Nice. Okay. Okay. So we get that there. We'll quick shot you. You do 2 damage, you'll take 2 damage though. Or we can do that. No, this guy's gonna fuck with us. There we go. Now you guys gotta start coming up with more bosses. We're running low. Poser. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. What time is it? It is time I do call it for the evening, but so this is Nowhere Profit. I think like right now my biggest feedback to the devs. Oh, we have a boss going. All right, we'll wait. But I think my biggest thing right now. What are you supposed to do with your life? Let's at least switch up the game. What could I play? Just for a little bit here. I'm just trying to look and see what I could play. I know what we'll play. But yeah, so going back to there, the biggest suggestion I'd have to say with it, like, it's a great game. It's solid, a lot of fun. It's so brutal, especially starting on the beginning. Like, I mean, unnecessarily brutal. Phoenix, I'm gonna try and get a good stream time down. I appreciate that you enjoy being in my chat. God, this is loud. Holy hell, that's loud. Okay. Yes, it does start like around 5 minutes. So this is We Slay Monsters. This is another one that I was given from the dev, the devs Fiercely Interactive Games. I got it a while ago, but I never got around to playing it. The restoration of the Academy We Slay Monsters. The phrase was once known as the calling card of the Academy for Dungeoneering, the most famous trainers of adventurers in the land. Its graduates included Saracen the Swift, the most successful and infamous rogue in recorded history, Queros the High-Risk Wizard, who served as an advisor to a long lineage of knights for 80 years. I'm a
professional. I know what I'm doing.
Yes, I know, guys. Thank you. The second I hear that, I'm like, I know what I'm doing wrong. Sir Marin of Highwater, the kingdom's deadliest warrior and slayer of the dragon, Circes the Great, and you. Skip boring flavor text. The Academy filled to the brim with brilliant and daring students set out on a noble quest of purging the land of all evil, and it succeeded. Within a few years, though, interest was lost in the Academy, since there was no need for sneaky rogues, intelligent wizards, or brawny warriors. The Academy faded out of existence, and its students retired and became dishonest merchants, card magicians, and fat bodyguards for the king. Squid Rocks, thank you for the 20 bits. I am doing very well. How are you doing tonight? You graduated before they came up with the bright idea to send students out to do quests for local towns as their final exam. It's a good thing, too. Turns out you're a terrible wizard and likely would have been eaten by a grue or some other hideous monster. What you do have, though, is a knack for administration. You know what they say, if you can't do, teach. So after the academy closed its door, you set up a small school for wizards and have managed to scrape by teaching the basics of dungeoneering and wizarding. Yeah, I know the new God of War. I'm gonna get it eventually, but it's I'm gonna get Swords of Ditto first. Now, over 20 years since the academy closed, evil has started to return. Strange beings have been spotted in the foothills of the charred peaks of Grixon. The unmistakable order of evil, which is surprisingly similar to scrambled eggs, is drifting across the ocean in the northeast. And most recently, farmers are beginning to report hundreds of farm animals going missing from their livestock. The king has grown more concerned about these strange occurrences. The word has reached him about your modest little school for wizards. Given that you are also one of the last living, and sober, graduates of the original academy, he has asked for your help to reopening it. He has promised to grant you the deed to the original academy, but here's the catch. You first have to prove that your students are capable of any sort of dungeoneering. If you're able to do that, the deed is yours. The king's gold has conveniently started to dwindle, so he won't be much help beyond that. But if you're able to prove yourself, he might be able to chip in occasionally. What is Swords of Ditto? Oh my god, Phoenix. Look up Swords of Ditto. Look it up. It is amazing. I played it at PAX. That was the best game I played at PAX, was Swords of Ditto. Freaking amazing game. It's another Devolver Digital published game. Okay, your first mission is you're going to have to be the administrator. You'll need someone else capable of teaching new students the semi-dark arts of wizardry. The Wizard Tower at the Academy is one of the few buildings still standing, so it makes sense that you seek out a headmaster for the Wizard School of the Academy. It's been said there's a wizard that frequents the Tavern of Corehaven. You start this chapter with the following monsters unlocked: cow, giant rat, ghoul snail, goat. You've been hired to rebuild. After successfully finishing a mission, recruit graduates goes in the fame and fortune. No worries, though, there are always fresh recruits to help with the next mission. Alright. This is the site of the once famous academy. If you can prove your worth by having one of the students of your small school perform a heroic quest, the deed will be yours. Missions are noted on the map with flags. Blue flag represents campaign. Other types of missions will open up as you proceed through it. Finish this mission first to gain the deed to the academy. Okay. 10% less magic damage, 3 less XP to level up. Let's go with you. Oh my god, just walls of text. The Wasted Wizard. Egbert the Wise, as he likes to call himself, had a knack for conjuring, which he used to ferment his own ale to the great amusement of his fellow students. These exploits eventually led to his expulsion from the academy, and Egbert found himself without a home. In the town of Corehaven, Egbert found work as a barkeep, where he earned a reputation for his excellent ale. Egbert was a few years ahead of you at the academy, so you've heard all of the stories. Despite this, the king highly recommends Egbert and suggests that you make an excellent candidate as headmaster of the wizard school. None of this matters, of course, because Egbert is gone for good. He was last seen drunkenly chasing a farmer's sheep in the Corehaven quarry, which has been closed for years. This seems as good as an opportunity as any to prove yourself to the king. There are even a few of your students who might survive. The quarry is just south of town. You begin to wonder if the king is more concerned about Egbert's ale than his wizarding skills. This is your hero. Hero start at level 1 and progress to 10. You can learn more about your hero after this tutorial by right-clicking on your hero. No one has 1 slot today. Dude, what is up with that? Wow. And it's rolling different things. It is not liking us. Alright, this is your health bar. When it reaches 0, your hero will die. Yes. Experience bar. Yes. This is gold bar. Dealt a hand of 5 cards from a deck of 54. As you play the cards, you're dealt new ones from your deck, and the played ones go into your discard pile. Alright, to attack monsters, select one of the more cards to form a combo. Combos are similar to poker hands. Ooh. Unlike poker, flushes and straights can be formed with 3, 4, or 5 cards. There's a cheat sheet. Nah. Movie hero. Okay, I can use WASD. Okay, yes. Just let me go. I can figure this out. Wait. One pair. You won a reroll, and then you won nothing. Shit. What happens if I can't make anything? Oh, now I have 2 8s. Okay, I didn't see that. Loot? I want loot. You can choose to keep it or sell it immediately. Choose. Shit, now I really don't have anything. Do these change? Like, is there a way I can get rid of these? Or can I just go with a one of a kind? Like, if I were to... Oh, you can. Okay. So you just do more if you have an actual combo. Good to know. Ooh, we got 2 pair. Level 2. Go up with intelligence. Choose perks. Oh, okay. And tough. Bunch of traps. Gold. And disguise kit. What does the disguise kit do? Disguise yourself 3 turns to get away from a monster. Huh. Can't move with cards selected. Alright, so then I'll just do this. Okay, I'm in the fire. I need out of the fire. Phoenix died. For the win. 4's grant 4 XP when dealt. We'll go intelligence again. Pointy shoes, 3-pack health potions, 1 defense thanks. Okay, what do we do here? Ow. Dude, the slots are just, they're not nice tonight. What is this one? Physical damage, stat based. Poor staff. Equip the new item. It's an interesting little roguelike. It's mini boss. Oh boy. 5s. Oh yeah, 4s give us experience, that's right. Oh, we'll go 8s grant a shield. Let's go with more intelligence. Ooh, look at this flush, look at this flush. Oh ho ho. One shot kill, hell yes. Poor robe will equip that. Oh, you actually do see the new stuff I'm wearing too. Nice. Threes. And we got a flush. Sixes. Fives. Threes heal. 6 less XP. Let's visit the shop. Buy a gem of balance. Poor wizard's hat. While equipped. Well, wait, can I equip shit? I want to know how to equip that thing. Okay, so we got 8s. What the fuck just happened there? I think the shock of seeing your character's dress sense should be more than enough to kill the monsters. Right? I love that I huck a frickin' bowling ball at this guy. A three number straight is really weird to me. I understand why they did it, but it's still just really weird. Seven, 8, 9. How is he alive after that? 1, 2, 3. 9. Is this guy almost dead? Come on. Come on. 2, 3, 4. Like, look how much damage I'm doing to these guys, and they're still alive. Alright, intelligence. Stalwart. I don't want some defense. Intelligence down. Health down by 5. Spikes, crit hit, strength up. Equip those. And equip the new staff. Mini boss. Where's the main boss? That's my question. 7, 8, 9. Okay, 3 of a kind. Alright, dead. Yeah, we'll equip the new items. Why not? Strength goes down, defense, luck, that goes up, okay. Six, 7, 8. I'm leveling up so much. One, 2, 3. Is he gone? No, just moved. One, 2, 3. Alright, 2 of a kind, or 2 pair. Die. There we go. Come on, how many mini bosses are there? Six, 7, 8. This is just, it's getting pretty easy. Three, 2, 2. Frightened. Full house. You were done. How is Mass Effect Andromeda? I heard it wasn't as good. While the facial animations are super distracting, it doesn't change the fact the combat in the game is fun. Finally. Please get the key from this filthy beast and I need a drink. Hey! I'm right here, I can hear you. Alright. 4, 5, 6. Nine. Six, 7, 8. Frightened, lose a turn. No. Phoenix Hero is the other one that came out of Pixelize alive. Three, and no, 4, 5, 6. Mysterious scroll, read scroll. Oh my gosh. 5 of a kind, this thing's fucked. Alright, I'll come help you. Do you want to rescue him? Alright, endgame. Egbert the Wise. Alright, congratulations. At any town faced the rather fierce beasts of the Courthaven Quarry and rescued Egbert the Wise. Those aren't just normal farm animals, vicious and aggressive. These cute creatures have progressed into something more. Something evil. Maybe this has something to do with the farm animals disappearing in the other parts of the land? Egbert has no opinion, but he has agreed to come back with you and help rebuild the academy. He will, of course, have to brush up on his wizardry. After stopping by the tavern on the way back, that is. All this means you have passed the king's test. Indeed, the academy is yours, and you have officially been named administrator. You and Egbert will have to share quarters at first, as the wizard tower is only a habitable building in the academy. You hope this kind of wizard shares the covers. Nice. It's a fun little game. Alright. Yep, new missions. So I think with that, I'm going to call it a night, everybody. I sadly have to work in the morning. I don't want to go to work. So Jonas Fatson, thank you for the raid tonight. Sonic Sharks, thank you for the bits. Squid Rocks, thank you for the bits as well. And that Justin, welcome to the expedition. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god, somebody actually won pixels tonight. Nice, Go Goms. So yeah, what do we have going? Tomorrow night, Phoenix Hero, maybe, if he's in for it. I know Meow Plays Games and I are going to be playing Muffled Warfare, so if Phoenix wants to jump in, we'll be doing that tomorrow night. Maybe play some Nidhogg 2 again, and actually have a decent amount of time to play it. Who knows? We'll see what happens tomorrow. But that is all I have planned at the moment. I was going to say D&D on Saturday, but I am actually busy and I'm going to have to reschedule. I do not know if the rest of the crew is still going to stream. We will see. And that is all I have at the moment. Let me see if anybody's online to host. Ben Prunty was streaming. I don't know if he still is. They typically end before I do. They go for about 2 hours. Yeah, there's nobody. So we're just going to call it from there. So thank you, everybody. I hope you all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. I will see you next time. Good night.